Hello world, this is Paul Soulek. I am the Director of Parish and School Music at St. John Lutheran Church in Seward, Nebraska, also where Concordia University, Nebraska is located. This is my dog, Silas. He is an almost 7-year-old golden doodle, and he likes to be in anything that I'm doing. As part of my job, I direct the choir and the handbells for the adults, play organ and piano for services, do service playing, and I teach some upper grade school music with choir and handbells. Then for church, if we have any instrumentalists, we have a brass group, a strings group, and some cantors. I organize and arrange music and do things like that. I also do our heating and air conditioning system on the north side of the building, and I'm our tech guy, so when something happens with our school, we have a K-8 school, that also comes to me. So I wear a lot of hats in addition to that, and teach at Concordia just a little bit with church music courses, and then some organ students, about 10 to 12 organ students a semester. And I got some rental properties. That's kind of fun. It's really important to have something outside of just the content area. Before coming to Seward, my home was Round Lake, Minnesota, small town of 400. I grew up and lived all my life there till coming to college here in Seward. And after going through 4 years at Concordia, I got a degree in church music, so a Bachelor of Music degree in church music, and then a graduate degree, master's in church music from Concordia University, Chicago. I'm thankful for both experiences and to have that connection with both. Anything where I have to sit in front of a computer for a long time without interaction with other people, submitting copyright reports, and filing and organizing music. My dog has decided now would be a good time to use a squeaky toy.
What shall we do with a dog named Silas? What shall we do with a dog named Silas? What shall we do with a dog named Silas looking like a
Silas.
lion?
Okay, we're done. We're going to leave it there. All right? Anything involving people, choir rehearsals, hearing the congregation sing together, especially when I stop playing organ or piano and they sing unaccompanied in 4 parts. Hearing the voice of the congregation is really important. Getting to minister with families at a time of need, being part of their real life as they celebrate or as they grieve, those are all very, very rewarding and exciting to me. The thing that made me choose a career in music, I don't know if I knew what I was getting into, / I definitely didn't know what I was getting into. Growing up in a small church with 80 people on a week, I obviously didn't have a full-time musician there. Our organist didn't always count all the rhythms correctly. She was very well-meaning, led the hymns and liturgy, but I had no idea what formal training would look like. Though I had some records, those big vinyl things that had some recordings of good music on them. My dad was also a pastor. My mom was involved in church things, so I got to see some examples through events. But on a day-to-day basis, I didn't know much. I played by ear, so might as well go and do something in music in college. So I kind of went into it blind, and things have worked out really well. It's been a really good fit here at St. John, and I've been doing the church and school music thing for 13 years. We also have a full-time school music teacher, so all of the load for classroom music is not on me. Though I also do enjoy teaching 5th grade brass, which is one of the other things. See yourself as someone who always needs the gospel message. You never outgrow your need for it, and I didn't know that when I graduated. I thought, I'm learning more, I'm getting to this position where I'm going to be the one doing the teaching, and the other people are going to be doing the learning. but I found out that I have way more learning to do than I do teaching. Even if you're a professional Christian, it's really important to recognize your continued need for the resurrection of Jesus in your life. It's really important to also be real, and flexing spiritual muscles might look cool on a video, but it's a lot more helpful to the church and world at large if you can recognize and articulate your own need for it, and I have that greatly every day. Right now especially, it's important to say that we're all feeling a little discombobulated, and we're trying to figure out what day-to-day life is and what our identity is when a lot of it's kind of been wrecked or at least moved around. So we're all operating from shared weakness right now. We're not operating from positions of power and strength, and that's a wonderful need we share together with all of humanity, and from that, God is able to do great and wonderful things. He specializes in taking that which is nothing and giving His something to that in the personal work of Jesus, who is still our strength and He is still our song. Not so much serving Jesus as we are being served by Him continually.